pancreatic cancer is actually a relatively rare cancer. It only occurs, it's about the 13th most common cancer, affects a couple of thousand people each year in Australia, but it has the worst survival of any cancer that we know of, which means that actually most people who get pancreatic cancer die from it within about a year of their diagnosis. So it's actually the 5th most common cause of cancer death despite being fairly rare. We don't know very much about what causes pancreatic cancer, and unfortunately one of the really important issues is that treatments have not improved very much over the past 30 or 40 years. Yeah, so obviously the thing that will make a massive difference to patients and their families with pancreatic cancer is to find new treatments. And there are people all over the world trying to do that. But one of the things that we think is really important is ensuring that everybody has access to the best available treatments both now and as they come on board in the future. And Australia's a huge country with people living all over it, and not everybody necessarily has access to the best quality care. So we're really trying to understand where people are being treated and if there is inequity in the care, with the hope in the future of making sure that everybody has their care in the best possible place and treated by the best possible people. So we've got a really, really important data set that we've spent several years collecting, where we've looked at the medical records of about 2,000 patients with pancreatic cancer, and we've been to every hospital where they were treated to try and understand how they were treated and by who. And it's such a rich data set that we can do so much with that it requires a very experienced statistician. So the Rio Tinto Ride to Conquer Cancer funding is employing a statistician with a PhD to work with this amazing, wonderful data set. I think that the support of the riders in the Rio Tinto Ride to Conquer Cancer is incredibly important because it does give us funds that are very difficult to obtain from other avenues. It supports smaller pools of funding, one statistician for a year. That's really hard to fund through other sources. The other thing is, I've done the ride. I know that it's hard. I know that the fundraising is hard, and I am incredibly grateful and feel so supported by the fact that all these people are out there trying to raise funds because they believe in what we do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for your support.
Thank you.
Thanks, you've made a difference.
A huge thank you for your support. It makes a massive difference to us in the work we do.